Hello everybody and welcome back. You're tuned in to the Underwater Rugby channel broadcasting live from Krefeld, Germany. This is the Euroleague and the next match today will be between Malsch in blue and Polisen in white. I'm proud to introduce to you now for Malsch, wearing number 1, Fabian Schmidt. Number 2, Sascha Buchner. Number 4, Martin Schottmüller. Number 5, Jens Dingel. Number 6, Georg Dodinger. Number 8, Jürgen Scheer. Number 9, Christian Forschler. Number 10, Jochen Schottmüller. Number 11, Mikkel Wiesel. Number 13, Christian Stobach. Wearing number 14, the captain, Christian Provald. Number 15, Alexander Wicht. And on the reserve bench, number 19, Sascha Lang, number 12, Johannes Wiesel, and number 23, Colin Leibley. The coach is Reinhard Schottmüller and Karoli Gregus. On the other side of the pool, wearing white, number 1, Petter Aronsson. Number 2, Rickard Lindqvist. Number 3, Robin van Tricht. Number 4, Marcus Vorman. Number 9, Roger Lund. Number 11, Andreas Thal. Number 12, Christopher Widerstål. Number 14, Kim Augustsson. Number 15, Zacharias Lauberry. Number 11, Marcel Zoll. No, number 17, Marcel Zoll. Number 24, Matthias Dahl. And in reserve, number 18, Hans Jonsson, and number 6, Andreas Höglund. And the referees, who is it? Rafael Tito de Moras. And is it Oyvind? I don't have a list. Aha, Robert Glock. Correct. And
Marcus.
Okay, there you go. So, get ready, fans. The match is about to start.
On the air again. So, Davroltien here in Krefeld. And we're about to start the 4:30 match. We're 12 minutes late, but I hope you're enjoying the broadcast. This will be Malsch's second match. This is Malsch's This is This is Malsch's second match of the day and Polisen's first of the season. So interesting to see that Andreas Höglund of Polisen is in reserve, and he's a very good player. So why would that be? And of course, it's not bad to have I'm going to stand up and look and see, count the people on the bench here for Polisen. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. So I think that there are, Polisen does have a full team here. They've got 6 players on the bench, and they must have 6 players in the water, though I can't see them. Oh yeah, I can now. All right, mystery cleared up. Polisen's at full strength. And Malsch
Teams get ready, 1 minute.
has even 3 players in reserve. So Malsch lost their first match of the season against Tutsuner. So they for sure don't want to lose again today.
10 seconds.
First to the ball, Malsch. And they managed even to keep it moving. Forschler has possession. He bats Lindqvist away. And Malsch is swimming forward, going straight to the basket. Coming in from above. Polisen is already under some pressure, but they managed to pick off the ball, and they're trying to clear their own zone. And the forechecking is tough enough that the ball goes back into the hands of Malsch. Polisen forechecking. Zoll chasing. They're using up a lot of energy, as they should do now, to make sure that they don't so Malsch working on the outside here. Jürgen Scheyer passes over to the corner. Jörg Daringer turns the ball over to Christian Forschler. I think it's Johannes Wiesel who's in the match there, so sometimes the lineup sheet is not entirely accurate. You're floating above, the ball briefly exposed, but he twists it away. Now he's caught by 2 players. He gets it out, and they pass it down. Daringer goes up to the surface, pass down to the middle. Malsch is controlling the ball. This is the way the German style of play, control, and then it comes into attack. His teammate should be there, ready to take a pass. but it's Polisen that comes up with it. And now Polisen has to clear the zone, and he doesn't have a good pass, and he wisely does not pass it the wrong way, so that it would be picked off there. Driven way back, and Malsch takes it away, and even threatens to put one in an empty basket. The basket closed up in time, but just barely, and there's a lot of pressure on Polisen now. They need to be able to clear their zone, and they just have to pass faster coming out, because Malsch is good at seeing where the ball's going to go. And then you have this situation again, like just like this one now. Play where the ball's under a lot of pressure, and it's easy to lose. See two players closing in. He doesn't have a player underneath him. The obvious easy pass. Someone finally circles around to the back, gets the ball. Malsch is just making it. I think it's Roger Lund there. And the ball bounces down to the bottom. Taken by Malsch. Andreas Tal goes in, tries to pry the ball loose. He's got a good angle, and does. He makes it, but the ball bounces off somebody's feet. A lateral swim by Wiesel, and then backwards, and then he twists, turns. Passes over. Provald is a very tough player. Goes up to the surface above. Passes down. They come in. Polisen has a forward and back in the. A back and a goalie in the right position. They bat the ball away. Now this is it. This is where Polisen has really struggled to get the ball out. And it's tough if you wait too long to pass, and then you end up revealing the direction the ball's going, because there aren't enough alternatives, and then you end up losing the ball, and that's what happened again. So Polisen holding on to Malsch to prevent the ball from going forward, but Malsch has got the momentum in this game. They're dominating possession. Change of directions here. He heads to the corner. He finds a teammate below. Forschler brought it over, dropped down to his teammate. Stahlback tied up. Tal has the ball. He's got to clear the zone. And Aronsson has the pass below him. He finds Dahl takes it over. Rickard Lindqvist. Polisen no longer has a lot of forward momentum, but they haven't lost the ball, and they're in all the way over to the Malsch goal. But it's proving hard to hold on to the ball here. Zoll holds on, brings it out. Well done. He's not a big guy, Zoll, so for him to battle off these strong players is no easy task. So Polisen enjoying a long period of possession, and it's over now. And Malsch is on the bottom, coming in. Waterway fins. Again, it's a long pool, so they break off the attack and swim over to the corner. Nice pass And Malsch on the bottom. There's a mystery there if he's going to push off with his own feet or pass it, and it makes it difficult for the defenders to commit themselves. Jens Dingle coming in from above, he passes down, and then they go out off the wall. Provald Dingle, he comes in from above, he sees his teammate, makes a good pass, and the scrum floating upwards above Polisen's basket, which is not good for Polisen, and sure enough, Malsch manages to get a pass down to continue the attack. The ball swerved in the water, so they lost it briefly, but they're lurking around Polisen's basket. It's not good for Polisen. So there's really a question of it. If this kind of pressure, how long can Polisen hold off and not have a goal scored against them? I think a goal will come in the first half if this stays like this. Long periods of Malsch possession around Polisen's goal, because they're coming in. It's not like they're not trying. The scrum up to the surface. Marcus Vorman unable to hold on to the ball. He leaves, is replaced, and Malsch is creating chaos directly above the basket and holding out to the ball. Nice play there by Aronsson. I think it was batting the ball away a little bit. Staubach. Oh, nice. The pressure's on. Dingle, and it's going to be a penalty shot. So probably shoulder in the basket was called. And
penalty called for the blue team, shoulder in the basket.
That's why it's not a surprise. Malsch was pushing and pressuring, and it was pretty consistent, and now we see clearly that was shoulder in the basket. And the chances of...
We have a video review called by the white team.
Now, Polisen's asked...
Video review called by the white team.
Polisen's asked for a video review. I don't think that they actually expect a reversal of this decision. I think they're buying time for one of the goalies to rest and to breathe deeply and get ready. Also, it's a chance for Polisen to discuss the game, what's happening. Now we see Andreas Toll telling players what he expects them to do better. I think Polisen was clearing the ball better out of their own zone, but they were struggling, and the pressure was pretty relentless. Very good forechecking by Malsch. They come in, and oftentimes you'd see the Polisen player cornered with two players coming and blocking off most of the passing routes. Let's see here. It wasn't a deep shoulder in the basket, if that's what somebody wants to argue, but it. Shoulders go in the basket all the time. That's just a fact of life. But you don't want the referee to feel that that was the reason that the goal wasn't scored, because then they're going to call a penalty. And they've spooled it back and forth, and are they going to spool it again? Scorekeeper Natalia Boyko is there. Chief referee Rafael Tito de Morris, and they're looking again. What do you think out there, viewers on the stream? You're probably discussing it. I don't have a definitive opinion about this, but I have a feeling that they're probably going to uphold the penalty shot. That's my guess.
The conclusion of the video review is that it's a penalty called. It's okay. It's clear.
So yes,
Shoulder in the basket.
it is shoulder in the basket, and that means the Polisen goalie is going to have to face a Malsch player who will undoubtedly be very difficult. I mean, if I
One defender, please.
just look at this list here of the players, Martin Schottmüller, who is it? Martin Schottmüller is going to take it, so I think it's Martin Schottmüller, and he's good. Probably Petter Aronsson. Oh, is Aronsson got it? Now he has to go back if he doesn't have control of the ball, so that he'll be no. I would like to watch that again. Here it is. Schottmüller coming in from above, Aronsson below defending. He loses the ball. He gets it back from Aronsson. Aronsson has to, well, he was close to the goal, but he gave up. So a goal, I don't see there's any other way to call that.
Goal stance. Teams get ready again.
So, for whatever reason, there was a break there.
Ready?
The break is over. Polisen brings the ball out. They're losing 1-0 on a penalty shot, scored by Martin Schottmüller. He beat Petter Aronsson of Polisen to give his team a 1-0 lead. And we're still in the first half with over 3 minutes left. Aronsson with the ball, fighting on the bottom, trying to move forward. He passes backwards to Lauberry. Nobody on the bottom here, getting chased back and forth. Punched away. Forschler. Well, now it's an opportunity. Oh, he didn't have the open basket, but they've got the goalie's side. Polisen managed to get the ball up above. Still securely in the hands of Malsch. Malsch holding on, putting together an attack. They're leading 1-0. They don't necessarily need to score a lot of goals now. They've got an important advantage. And the holding call is going to go against
Blue free throw.
holding against Malsch. On the surface, Dingle and others, Shire. The ball drops down though out of the
Ball outside
scrum.
the water. White free throw. Playing outside.
Free throw awarded
White free
to Polisen. Free throw. Polisen puts the ball into play. It's a pass along the top. Alberti swims down to the bottom. Ball's batted away.
Blue free throw.
Free throw in favor of Malsch.
Roughing.
For roughing. Malsch has got a player by Polisen's basket,
1
and
minute remaining.
they get it to him, but he's drifted up, and the ball drops down to the goalie. The goalie goes for it, dangerous, and bobbling it, taken by Malsch. Malsch coming in, exactly the danger that's associated with trying to clear the zone, that you're not ready when the other team gets it back, and Malsch has it back, and they're coming and creating difficulties. Pass picked off by the back. So at last, Polisen, but Polisen, a careless pass is picked off. Polisen trying to clear the,
Blue free throw. Attacking equipment. Blue timeout.
Malsch is called timeout after winning a free throw for attack on equipment. 56 seconds left, 55 in the timeout. So they're less than a minute to go before the resumption of the match. I don't know what's on the game clock now.
Timeout over.
Rafael Titzamoras calls on the players
No free
to
throw.
get back in the water. It's a free throw in favor of Malsch. That's the end of the half here. So the two teams will change sides,
Half time.
and Malsch will start the second half with a 1-0 lead over Polisen in Krefeld. I'm going to take a short break, and you're going to view the highlights. And I hope you're enjoying this match. And just to remind you, we have Malmo Triton against Egia, and Flipper against Tutsina, and Beta against Molde. Those are the final matches of the day, ending with a 9 o'clock start for the final match. Goodbye for the moment.
Vi spelar jättebra i försvar. Jättebra. Men nu måste vi ta ett ansvar och måste vända den här matchen. Allihopa måste dyka längre dit, närmare och oftare. Alla ska lägga gränsen när vi har bollen. Det finns inte där, skönt vi har bollen och så rullar vi upp på kanten sen. Vad fan är det för någonting? Vill vi vinna den här jävla matchen? Så får vi fan, det är liksom, vi har inte liksom 1 meter att gå, vi har fan 10 000 meter att gå. Vi måste vända nu. Allihopa, så här, i hjärnan, pang. Nu fan, vi vill vinna den här, jag ska hjälpa till att vinna den här bollen, jag ska hjälpa till att dra upp den. Please get ready, 1 minute. 10 seconds.
Okay, we're back again. Action has resumed. Malsch leading 1-0 over Polisen. And Malsch has the ball, and they've gotten over to Polisen's side, and they're putting on the pressure. So roughing.
Holding. White free throw.
I think it was roughing, not holding. So Polisen awarded the ball. Andreas Tall puts it into play. And
Play on, play on. Play on.
oh, they're going to be mad about this. So the buzzer sounded, but
There was a miscommunication in the signaling equipment.
it was a
Yes.
technical failure. So they're going to make it a referee
We
ball.
have a referee ball.
So in underwater rugby, you have to hear
Can you add?
a long buzz before you stop playing. And that's because it's easy for the referees to accidentally just push a little bit on the button. So if you hear the buzzer, don't stop doing whatever you're doing until you're sure that it's been a long buzz or repeated on-off buzzes. And now both the teams have to get ready to see where the land referee is going to chuck the ball. He can throw it in anywhere, or she can throw it in anywhere. And it's not uncommon for it to be close to the edge of the pool. Each team should have assigned positions in the event of a referee ball so that they cover the space. Discussion. Rafael Tito de Moraes explaining the situation to players. Now they're going to say that the ball should belong to Polisen. So it'll be a free throw instead of a referee ball. So Polisen's convinced the referees to call the technical mistake
White team ball.
their fault, therefore Polisen should have the ball back again. And they put it into play, but they drop it down, and fortunately for Polisen, Malsch didn't manage to get that first pass off because it was going to be it was going to streak over, and it's still even now. Polisen's defense was not fully settled. Locked up. Now, Polisen's committed 2 players to getting the ball away, and now it's Dingle, Jens Dingle, drifting to the surface with a couple of Polisen players with him and a teammate on the other side, and a Polisen player had a chance at the possession but lost it. Who was it? Proval? I can't tell who it was, but pressure. The pressure is on. Proval, he's got the Roger Lund's back. Roger Lund hangs on until Polisen manages to tie him up. The Polisen player has possession, but he's definitely being the hard check for Widerstall. Driven out of bounds. Driven out of bounds. Free throw. Malsch.
Blue free throw playing in the area.
Krefeld. Puts it into play by handing it off behind his back. Now they're all the way over on Polisen's goalie's back, and I think they've scored. Yes, score.
Goal for the blue team. Scored by number 13.
So that was Christian Staubach who put the ball in.
Goal for the blue team, scored by number 13. Assist by number 11. Assisted by number 11.
So
Scored by
Mikkel
number
Wiesel awarded an assist on that.
13. Eh,
And that was another replay. 2-0 now in favor of Malsch. Surface scrum, eating up time that Polisen cannot afford to waste. And Malsch comes up with it in any case, and now is headed into the corner. Now, in from above was Jürgen Scheer. He takes the ball back up and then passes down. Hard pass over to the left and then back over to the center. Now it's tough. Polisen's forechecking the player with the ball, but they can't rip it away. Not easily anyway. Two of them close in and they manage to pick it off and get it down. They have to clear the zone. There's a chance now underneath the referee, and they lose it. Is it Krefeld or who was it who stole it back? Punched the ball away, but Malsch recovered it. Nice play, both sides, but Malsch was on top of that one. Now it's Malsch coming in from underneath, and the back manages to do it. Oh, it's floating around the open goal basket. Open mouth to the basket. Now coming in from above again, Martin Schottmüller passes over to his left side. Polisen, they challenge, they take themselves out of the play, and good play there by Polisen. Number 18 batted the ball away. But they're unable to keep a stable defense under this pressure.
Goal for the blue team.
Another score for Malsch, making it 3-0.
Scored by number 4.
And that was
Scored by number 4.
Martin Schottmüller.
Assisted by number 11.
Martin Schottmüller and Mikkel Wiesel is awarded the assist. So, very nice. And notice the way he held it in the basket decisively so they could be ripped out before the referee saw it. Schottmüller's got 2 goals. Leading German national team player. He and his brother. Polisen now pretty much out of this game. 3-0. I think they would like to score now. That would be Rogerlund. swimming sideways. And not willing to make a careless pass. Malsch has this game in the bag with a 3-0 lead, and we're well into the second half. 8:30 remaining on the clock. So the Malsch players will be looking to score again. And Polisen, oh, they've got the Polisen player, he twisted the goalie round and planted it behind his back, and in it went. Very nice technique.
By the blue team.
Who was that?
Scored by number 8. Assisted by number...
Jürgen Scheer. Scheer?
Number 12. Assisted by number 12. Scored by number 8.
Assist awarded to Johannes Wiesel. Here's the twist.
Timeout. The white team. Time.
Polisen calls timeout. Timeout. 1 minute here for both teams to talk it over. I'm going to stand up for a second and rejoin you again in 30 seconds.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry, the timeout is over, and Malsch has got a commanding 3-0 lead, and Colin Lively comes in for Sasha Lang. Polisen swimming on the top, struggling to get the ball forward, tied up. Now Polisen's on the bottom near Malsch's goal. .7:30 showing on the clock. Malsch takes over. Switches directions, goes all the way to the other side. Polisen bats the ball away, gets it down to the bottom, but the Malsch player goes down to recover it, succeeds, and there are two of them. They're moving at a good pace. Now only one, but you see somebody to pass to underneath the goal. It's going to score. Score!
Goal for the blue team. Scored by number 10. Scored by number 10, assisted by number 9.
So, Polisen's now taking a beating. It's 4-0. And who was it who scored that last goal? Was it Jochen Schottmüller? So it's 5-0 in favor of Malsch. Polisen is out of this game. I think they would like to score, but if they're putting the pressure on, they're in the right place. They've got players, but they're floating up. Petter Aronsson fighting to hold on to the ball. Yeah, that was Jochen Schottmüller who scored the last goal. His brother already had a couple at least. And there's a danger that Malsch will run up the score now, because goal differences can decide final standings, or I mean, there's no reason to stop scoring in Euroleague. And the ball drifts loose. Christian Staubach picks it up. Alexander Vict can get it over. Jens Dingle trapped by 3 players, but he drops the ball down. Lands in the grasp of the goalie, who swims out, manages to protect it. But now is a scrum, and the Polisen players not doing well. Good play there by So 5-0 in favor of Malsch. Polisen is out of this game. Very tough. And here comes Malsch. Holding.
Wide free throw holding.
Well, sit over here. Polisen has the ball, and they're struggling to move forward, tied up. Coming in, trying to score. Tal has got the ball. Good position for Polisen, but tied up, floating to the surface. Scrum, and the scrums have gone primarily in favor of Malsch, but this time Polisen gets it. Zacharias Lauberry heads up to the surface. So 3 minutes remain in the match. Polisen has surrendered 5 goals to Malsch. So Malsch, who lost their first match today, have evened things out, and they are going to be 1-1. 1 win, 1 loss in the season so far. And yeah, this kind of scrum doesn't pay any dividends to Polisen really, because they need, if they want to score, which is what they want to do now, they have to get the ball to the bottom and swim, not get tied up. Now at last they have some breathing room. Robin van Trieg passes down. Now it's Malsch. Wiesel. Zoll fights for the ball, but now the fight is over, and no, Malsch is still being forechecked. All the way over to the other side. Now up for air, pass down. Wiesel. Are they going to go in? They've got it. They've got the position, but the ball is batted out. Polisen. Dahl takes it, but Pettersson recovers the ball. They're trying to move it. Polisen, 30 seconds, they can get a score here in the last 30 seconds, 27. Time is running out, choking, and so it will be a free throw.
Wrangling.
Free throw in favor of
Blue free throw.
Malsch.
Blue free throw.
Free throw. For Malsch. Game is over. 5-0. Polisen unlikely to get on the scoreboard in this last 20 seconds. They do get the ball at the bottom. Zoll heads straight over. He passes way out in front, which is the only alternative now. Polisen's all the way over, but they're only 6 seconds, 5-4. That's it. That's the end of the game. It's over. Their game is over. Malsch has won its second match of the day.
Game over.
Polisen's lost its first game of the season. And we are now reaching the last third of the evening. The next match will be 6 o'clock, Triton versus EG. And I'm going to take a break, and I'll be back with you then. So don't go away.